Okay, everything should be up and live. I am just going to mute this tab because that shouldn't be sounding off. Right, I think we should be live and ready to go, both on YouTube and on Twitch too as well, because I see myself there. Right. Just gotta reply a few things here and there, but otherwise we are good to go. Alright. Hi everybody, this is CVGS. I'm the captain here, and welcome to the Vanguard Newsday Tuesday. Alden attack, Alden protect. What else does he pack to as well? I don't really have like my thing to go off here. But yeah, today's today's Newsday, we're gonna be looking at Alden's Destiny 1 of Protection. And then we're also gonna see some Zorga boost cards too as well. So I'm assuming that we're getting the whole entire like right line, the new right line, because I saw like 2 new cards for Alden doing his write up. Yeah, plus also a few other like new cards in there, so we'll see what we get with Alden. So hopefully some pretty good stuff. So, but based on what we see in the episode, it looks pretty good actually, even for a defensive deck. So it's actually pretty good also for what Alden does. However, while we wait for the stream to begin, I am going to have to put attention to what we got on the Thursday stream last week, and that is the generic cycle cards. The generic cycle cards also, which is for all 6 of them, but they all have the same skill. Continuous on the front row regard circle. During your turn, auto abilities will not be activated by your opponent's intercept, and all of your opponent's units move from regard circle to guardian circle will lose these and auto abilities. Now, there's a lot of confusion here in regards to that that ruling also, and I will just see if I can find Kairos, who has actually put in the judge. He's given his judges insight as to how the skill completely works through there. So we'll see if we can find it. Although I should have saved it. I did not know he was a Sion stand, but okay, can. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? It's been a little far away, basically. This is for the episode, so we gotta go further down. We gotta go further down. Maybe I should have like this as a new Avantgarde support waiting room or so. Yeah, you got some. They're coming in this set, so yeah. Hang on, just scrolling through because I'm trying to find the ruling or so, but he is kind of playing a lot of Kingdom Hearts at this moment right now. So no, there are 2 cards actually. There's 2 cards. There are 2 cards for Avantgarde, I believe. Hang on, we need to get through the simple and clean first. Because I'm trying to find the ruling, but it's on. There we go, finally. With him, we really had to screw through a lot of simple and clean stuff. Okay. Hey, it's still Avantgarde support also. It doesn't matter if it's useless, it's still Avantgarde support. You really cannot deny that that's there also. So yeah. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of like rulings in terms of thing. Hi Anishi, good to see you here. It's been a while. Yeah, so when it comes to actually I close this. When it comes to this card also, and this one made my brain do a backflip because I was just trying to figure my ass out as to like how this thing actually kind of works for the most part. So not because of the thing and whatnot. So yeah, I mean the show hasn't started yet. So but just to cover the bases here, because this is an interesting footnote that I needed to kind of bring forward while I can do these streams here. So yeah, with that in play, does that mean that what is the process of moving Bringer of Protection, Kathleen, from Vanguard Circle due to the ability of him bringing with Mercy while Ice Flower Ghost Mafuyu is in the front row? So the ruling states that you move Cephalan into the Guardian Circle. Then as soon as that happens, right, the continuous ability of Mafuyu, which is the new generic card, makes Cephalan loses its auto and continuous abilities, so it loses the PG ability to make your unit be unable to hit. However, because of the ability of him that comes in afterwards, the red text continuous, which will be retired. Binder is still retiring. The ability gain is not lost because it's been given by it's mainly been given by the skill also. So while it may blank text, it removes all the continuous skills from the card itself also. But any skills that's given onto the unit that's been moved from Vanguard Circle to there will still continue to happen also. The hostage player guarding with a card with 0 guard value also and bites itself at the end of the battle. So essentially is that. So yeah. And this is like basically like the whole timestamps basically of everything. And to me, I'll just play this a little bit because I didn't know we start because we know this is going good. To me, like, I'm trying to figure out why I would have this in my deck. Am I anticipating a lot of people that are just going to have, they're just going to play a lot of defensive capability cards so that I just need to bring this thing in order to smash them? Competitively speaking, I would look at this card, right, and I go, I don't think I have space for a card like this. This is currently meme tier to a certain extent, I feel. I personally feel. Because of the fact that also that this is really not something that I would consider putting in also. Not unless I'm using it for fun also and really just to pick off that one player. That's just my thought on the matter. So that's only just my thought on the matter. For the most part also. So I find this to be very, very weird. So it really caught my attention on Thursday when you came out also. And I'm like, thanks Kairos for introducing the introduction of the timestamps in the rulings and such. So yeah. It adds to my baffledness as well. So why this card is here. So, and I don't want to say that this is a highlight of things to come down the line. I don't want to say that. But we'll see where this goes. So this card will be in my peripheral vision for a little bit, so for a little while. So, anyways, let me just shut the music off right there. Tangent aside now. So yeah, as mentioned, you guys in case unaware, we are also streaming this on YouTube too as well. So it's not just us here on Twitch. We're also on YouTube as well. You can find the links on our socials, on our Twitter, and also on our what you call it? Also on our Discord too as well. So let me just plug those in. Socials. There we go. So yeah. Those will be our socials over there in the chat. And yeah, can go there. Gotta join 5 more weeks or so. POP finally or so. Passing up parade finally. Okay, can. That's all I can say to you, Anishi. That's just all I can say to you. So 5 more weeks or so. 5 more weeks will blow by, so as long as you continue following like Vanguard content or following something that's like continuous, so yeah, 5 weeks. I'll talk on signing on to the Navy, so oh, you're signing on to the Navy, so goodbye. We'll see you under the sea. Say hi to Sebastian for me. Oh, okay. So yeah, that tangent. Okay, tangent aside. As I said, we're looking through Alden's possible boosts. We're looking through what new card Zorga can do. I'm not sure if I remember spotting one in the episode or so, but we'll see what he gets out of this. So probably have to get better clarification of that as well as Alden, especially Alden, because while we got his divine skill also, we have a bit of a wishy-washy kind of like his actual abilities. Plus, also, we don't know whether he's gonna have that grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 thing or so that Alden was known for. So yeah, and you are simply known for being banned because you're a fucking bot. Simple as that. Alright.
デバイスキル発動
No ball cap today, but Morishima Shuta here is the guest. So, voice actor for Masanori in the Cardfight anime. So I don't want to say Divines because he's in previous seasons. So yeah. But this is gonna be interesting. Alden being Destined 1 was not on my bingo card, so I think Alden being a Destined 1 is not in anybody's bingo card. So. Oops, sorry. I wanted to try and adjust the audio a little bit more. I guess if I lower this down, so then it won't be as loud, but you guys can still hear it, no problem. So yeah, because sometimes if I have like clashing sounds in my ear, I just kind of get tongue tied and it jams my brain up a little bit. But yeah, anyways, yeah. Alden being a Destined 1, not being Destined 1 not on bingo card as well. I don't think it's on anybody's bingo card as well because nobody expected Alden to actually be to actually have a new form basically, so and become a Destined 1 so similar to how Welstra was, similar to how Welstra and Zorga was also. But seeing how things play out in the episodes, Alden being there, so it just kind of like makes sense also. But I will save the talk about the episode also because I am very impressed by this week's episode. This week's episode also has really impressed me also. I'll get more to it also when we start talking about the episode from there. But it's just wow! I never expected them. The thing that I said about previous episode, whereby it's Simple is now in one of the Destined ones also. Is in one of the Destined ones also. You know, that narrative also just tell me, oh, it's gonna be Hikari also because Hikari's acting weird. But now with the revelation from this episode over here, being that Alden wasn't actually mentally polluted, as they call it. So sorry, Jiki wasn't mentally polluted. So he actually has his wits about him, and he's actually joining up with everybody so to kind of like be a spy because he need to figure out what the hell is going on here. So and it being able to relay that to Galbuelas, and indicating so that that Simba could be in one of the fated ones instead of one of the Destined ones. So actually undid everything that I just mentioned about Hikari is the one that's holding Simba. So now the intrigue is back. So and this episode was impressive because of the fact that they have made me wrong about my assumptions about things, and I love it that my expectations has now been subjugated very well, very well done, I should say. So yeah, this was actually a really good episode for the most part. So yeah, waiting for the episode to begin for now, or rather the news to begin. So they all are just mingling with each other and whatnot. And yeah, I can definitely say so. Like if you be keeping with the episode, so you will know what you know what I mean. So when I say that the episode is actually really going on there. So sorry there. If you only have one message that you've ever sent, so you are not a legitimate person, so you're gone. Okay, alright. I don't need people to offer promotions, so people know where to find me every Tuesday, so yeah. Alright.
一番大事だもんね。そうね。でも大体今日まで任せてほしい。多分そこら辺は任せて計算系任せてそうだな。そうだよね。意外と苦手そうじゃない。そうね。なんだかんだ
And still making each other as we're waiting for things to go up, and also waiting for everybody to start following in. So yeah. Yeah, I forgot to check in on you guys as well. How you guys have been doing over the weekend also? I definitely had a good weekend too as well. For sure. Enjoyed my weekends very much so, and I'm also getting balls rolling in terms of the things that I'm doing on the sites, and yeah, just putting things onto launch and whatnot. So I can definitely say that being able to put up the this stream on YouTube, and actually like there's actually nothing whatsoever. So here we go. Stand up, Vanguard. よろしくお願いします。
はまずはコミック情報です。こちら。
Alright, so comic information.
アニメウィルドレスの
Whoa, Taizo vs Gear. Okay. Stand up Vanguard. So is Gi actually using Gifugira? Interesting. Interesting. This is an interesting chapter. Gi is actually taking part in the thing also, and you can see that he's using the group physics. So yeah, he's actually using Gifugira. Damn. Damn. Okay, so what was I talking about before I saw Gi? So I guess this is stuff. I guess this is stuff they do on the side. So, but I did talk about how putting the Newsday on YouTube right now, and actually there hasn't been any sort of like big ass problems with it. So no problems at all, I should say. So I'm glad that actually that went off without a hitch. So and it's kind of nice to actually do a little bit of Photoshop work. So just to be able to put up on a weekly basis for these streams. But yeah, you can expect me to continue to be doing the Newsday on YouTube and as well as here on Twitch as well. So it reaches out to all the people that knows where to find me. You know, and now you can also find me YouTube every Tuesday now. So on the CVGS YouTube channel. So yeah. Alright, so the Osaka leg of the WGP Deluxe Season 1. You can see Naksan, you can see Mano Takumi, as well as the Soul's voice actor. All guests for this day of the event. There's a special fight event. They have a panel too as well going on over there. 256 teams competed in Osaka. Osaka is a big city, and that is a huge number. So for the size of the city. So it's great to really see it. So it's like 256 times 3 of that because it's a 3-man team. So yeah. Impressive. Impressive also. And yeah. Kinda gives me the idea that the Vanguard is a very popular card game these days also, in Japan. It's always great to see. Like despite the so-called death of V Premium these days, you know, everybody just kind of like moving into the standard format or staying with the premium format also has just been one of those what you call it? It's just been one of those nice things also that we have been seeing with you know, that we see with the game's evolution right now. So although I really hate to see V actually go, because during its tail end also with the V Cam collections coming out, I really enjoyed V Premium in that format. Would love to see more come out also, so hopefully Bushiroad decides to do so. I know I'm probably in the minority that says that Bushiroad should do a V Premium boost at this stage in time. Maybe I'm in the majority, who knows also. I don't know how many people are actually talking about it also, but what I can say is that it'll be nice, you know, to have that as part of the release schedule, and just, you know, just give each and every one of those clans also just something nice to play with. So hell, we can actually have some of the standard units actually be remade into like V Premium basically. Like, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. You can bring Zorga, you can bring Bastion, you can bring Bruce, you can bring everybody also in some way or fashion also into the V Premium. Like, it'll be interesting to see if what they would do with it also. If they actually decide to do that also with V Premium, it'd be nice.
10円玉とかを入れて、それを玉としてそう穴に入ったら、そこからはデジタルで、まあスロットが回るんですけど。自由研究じゃないやん。で、どこで森島さんが出てきたんですか？あ、そう、演出？そう、3段にして、福笑いじゃないけど、パーツをね、そう、それで森島さんと正則の2パターンを使って。
What are they trying to describe?
なるほどね。そしたら森島さんのボイスで、よかったねって いうのを欲しいっていう話をしてました。
これは良かったねで、まっすぐ入れたら良かったねになるわけね。なるほどね。
それやりたかったっていう話。
もうそれはパチンコメーカーに言ってくれ。それは子供の自由研究レベルではない。
そう、まあ大人になって今の財力と技術でどこまでやれるかみたいな話にもなって、そうやりたかったな。当たった時だけ引き出せるっていう貯金箱。
すごくあれ入れたくなるね。
そうで確率めっちゃ絞ってね、やればお金が貯まるんじゃないかっていう。
確かに。
やりたかった。
両替もしてほしいね。
そこまでしっかりとね。
しこたま入れるからさ、小銭がすごい出る。
確かにそうよ。
確かに。
500円からとかにしましょうか。
金か札からと
か。いやでもやりたかったなあれ。いやそんなね話を。
There's just some windows as we
まあ
as we go along.
ステージの方はそんな感じで進行しておりまして、トリオファイトの方。
So yeah.
メインのトリオファイトの方はですね、栄えある優勝 A ブロックがチームトワリュウの皆さん、そして B ブロックが。
So yeah, the A block and B block winners that you can see down there too as well.
おめでとうございます。
And of course, there's always going to be one that's just not going to show his face. So.
まずどんなデッキが予選で使用されていたか、出場プレイヤーたち全体の使用デッキも見ていきましょう。こちらです。
Alright, so here's the pie chart divide. Shododoji, Varga, and Shiranui still continue to take the popular builds into here. Leonon coming up along with Rezail, being popular here. Dayusha is there back there. Michu is there as well as Lutetia also being there too as well. OG Lutetia instead of the dress up also, but I guess the dress up comes in later, which is interesting. Black Maya and Benny also still being there, and 39% of the pie chart being other decks that's not part of these popular ones. Always nice to see. So yeah, I always said so that currently right now, right, with the amount of people that's actually playing all the other decks, so you know, it's always nice to see that variety, even though there will always be the popular ones out there. So you know, despite all that has been, despite the vastness also and the good power of, hang on. I lost my screen for a while. Probably should check my wires. But yeah, yeah. So despite the fact that there's still 39% or so, there's always going to be that top meta. There's always going to be under the meta, and you know, and so on and so forth from there. So it's just really nice to see how things go off. So I like the bait of I like the bait of having the absolute zero, grade zero there. So which is kind of interesting for the most part. So, but this is actually a Kyrie deck. It's actually a Kyrie deck also with Willista as the right line there. Willista being able to put in illuminating cross rays, which actually has very powerful like build up also. As you go along. So with the Forbidden also allow you to be able to fetch your Great Force no problem, and such. And yeah, everything goes up Kyrie. So I just like the fact that the Great Zero is actually beating out Sagitta. Get people afraid of the multi attacks also, especially if they end up going second. Solo Doji being played by the second player in the winning team for Block A. Not much to be said here. It's every Shododoji deck that we've seen thus far. So yeah, I have nothing more to add. I wish I could, so but it's a Shododoji deck. So what's more is there to say? Shododoji will be doing a lot of Shododoji stuff. どんな風に変わっていくのかとか、これから注目でございます。はい、続いてのデッキも見ていきましょう。こちら。はい、大将の龍太選手。What? Herminia? What? Okay. 今回結果を残したということで。Herminia actually being part of the top team this definitely is a huge surprise also. I'm definitely caught off guard for sure. Yeah, powerful Herminia actually making it to the WGP in Osaka. So this is actually pretty nice to see. Everything basically goes around the fact so that you are making sure that you keep your soul empty. The dress up Herminia provides a lot more utility compared to what the original Herminia does. Although the original Herminia also is there to make sure that you can just get your personal rights off, so no problem at all. So yeah, this is all really interesting to see. It's been a while since I've actually seen the Herminia deck, so it's been a while also. Hello, have a gorgeous day. Thank you, Levidras. So yeah, what can I say? Honestly, what can I say? Can I get more surprises like this? Can I get more surprises like this? Congratulations to the A block winners, yes. I guess it really is, powerful. Yeah. Oh wow, this is definitely Leversus actually coming in. Shamo. I'm at loss for words also. When's the last time I see Shamo actually topping also? When's the last time I saw Shamo topping also? I do see one card that actually is that's from the latest lyrical set, which is the Great Tree that you see over there next to Shamo. And not much more I can see here, but the big flex also is the Shadowverse PG being there. The big ass flex right there. But beyond that also, yeah, I mean, Leversus deck so has always had that steadiness to it also, that makes it a very, very viable deck also in the competitive scene. So yeah, I mean, there's not much more I can say. Move on to Blank Maya, and this one also is like, oh. So yes, Blank Maya, very, very good choice also. One clean sweep, 2 Tizaks. Oh man, I wish I could get my hands on the maid also, but the maid was expensive at the time. I don't know if I can get the maid now, so I want to try, but I gotta make sure that my finances are squared off also for the most part. Yeah, I think that Great One, I've not seen that Great One before. The one that's between Queen Sweep and Evil Alchemist. It's a PR card, so. Oh, isn't that the Black Maya PR card that actually came out recently? I believe that should be the case as well. Because I know Black Maya actually got a PR card as well. I think that's it. So, yeah. A little here and there, but Black Maya has never cared about what is here or there. He's only ever cared about making sure that you have 4 cards in face down in your bind zone so that he can actually activate his divine skill. Very good. And Shono Doji coming in, rounding out the B blocks third man team. And yeah. Everything that I see here so is standard play Shernui. Except for maybe that grade 2 order so. Except for that grade 2 blitz order. I wanted servant for Jojo also, but now getting Bifrost also, since it's somehow slightly easier. So I think for Jojo also, I think Bifrost works better than servant. Servant is a bit more universal also, but it works in some decks better than other decks, so it does things. So yeah. So yeah. What's that sticker on the top right of the set 4 boxes? Yes, congratulations to the B block winners. What does it say? Oh, it's a Strawberry Prince promo. So it says Sutopuri on top also of that circle there. So yeah. WGP Deluxe Season 2. These are the dates for the upcoming legs. Tokyo. Tokyo, I believe, is in August. I forgot the first. Nagoya is the last one in November. Sorry, they say August, October. So yeah.
シーズン2の景品情報をお届けします。シーズン2の景品、早速見ていきましょう。こちら。
So yeah. Oh wow, okay. So Suo's getting his energy generator for the best 8, and that OT is the brand gates. Oh wow. Wow. Talk about great 01 patron also. Yeah, so the OT is the brand gates version of the red OT, Valno. So yeah. The event server was to replace my one of Emposa also. I suppose. Yeah, I suppose so. That works well. So yeah, but damn, Brangate has. It's amazing piece also. It's amazing piece also. It really makes me think about Dungeons and Dragons with one of the subclasses for a class. The Great 01 patron for a warlock. So yeah, it looks sick. For Arkite, yeah. Yes, for Arkite, yes. It's very sick for that. It transcends Vanguard and it makes me think about D&D. So that's good. So so participation campaign, I believe. Oh sorry, no. That's actually a reprint also. So yeah, by spend yeah, so these are the event prices that you can see for those sleeves that are being reprinted. And spend enough also, and part of the purchase campaign, if you spend 2,000 yen or more, then you'll be able to get yourself a PR card.
WGP デラックス2024シーズン2ではこちらのイベントも開催されます。どうぞ。
Alright.
WGP デラックス2024シーズン2各会場にて V-SPO コラボカップが開催されます。
So there's going to be a collab cup that's happening for V-SPO at the WGP season 2. So you can actually get the V-SPO energy card for participating, and you might be able to actually win the V-SPO playmat that you see there. So with all 6 of the V-SPO VTubers in their art also at the highest level. Not gonna lie, so I guess I should web packs also for the Strawberry Prince energy also. You most likely, yeah, I mean, you can web packs for sure, so but then again, I think if you ask any of the sellers, some of the sellers also could sell the Strawberry Prince energy to you. But I appreciate you supporting, so because if you're gonna be whacking packs for some cards in your deck, then sure, absolutely. For sure, thanks you. Your local brick and mortar store also thanks you.
地方カップデラックス2024シーズン2、2つ目の熊本会場が8月11日日曜に開催です。ゲストは渡瀬ゆずきさんとナックさんです。現在ブシナビにて先着受付中です。定員が残りわずかとなっておりますので参加
Okay, so this is for the next leg of the Jiho Cup. Yeah, happening in mid-August, so it's in 2 weeks time.
14時半からステージファイトの方を予定しております。はい、それでは12時半からのステージについて見ていきましょう。こちら。トークステージでは決められたテーマについて当日会場で大会本部にご記入いただき、
So there's gonna be a talk stage at the event and a campaign also, and a challenge, sorry, and a pack challenge basically, and winning that will allow you to actually get yourself the 1 pack of set 4. And also a way, so an event also in which they can actually get the sleeve with the GB unit on it.
飲み物ね。
何かな、ジェットコースターが至高のアトラクションだと思いますとか、
Right?
そういう感じ。ジェットコースター、いやなんだろうな、至高
飲み物食べ物
とか、まあそうそうそう、もう自分で決めてジャンルとか。
俺も絶対ファミレス行ったらメロンソーダ一択なのよ。
あー、
もうずっと飲んでる。俺緑色になるんじゃないかなってくらい飲んでる。
そんなに？
すっごい飲んでるよ。
そんなにか。
Alright.
飯のじゃん。
Oh, damn. I actually got myself like a small cup of ice so because I was gonna pour some drink for me, but I forgot about it and the ice has mostly melted.
食い気味で入ってきた。
それは
それは
サングラスです。
これなんか前も言われた気がするな。
至高の瞬間ですね。メガネを外す、つけるのこの。
Nah, there's no point in that now, so I'll just get new ice
それ
later
はサングラスな
on.
んです。
違うのか。違うのか。
そうなんです。
ダメなんだ。至高の菓子パンメロンパ
I
ン。
guess I'll just pour some water into
メ
it.
ロンパンいいよね。
なんかメロン好きすぎじゃないですか。
おおメロンメロン。メロンメロン。
メロメロ。
メロンソーダでは。
あ、でもメロンパンもあれメロンじゃない。
そうなんだよね。
そうそう。メロン。
そうそうそう、メロンが好きなわけじゃないもんね。
そうそうそう。なんか味が好きな。
そうそうそうそうそう。風味ね。
わいいね。
いやでもそういうね話をね。至高の食べ物。
Alright.
そうでも本当自分の至高だと思うものをぜひ。
Yep, it's completely yes, 100% melted.
持って行ってください。お願いします
お。願いします。
持参はダメでしょ。
あ、違うよ。物自体持ってくんじゃない。お便りよ。
メロンパンとかね。違うじゃないよね。
そう書いたお便りね。
そうそうお便りね。そう
わかるじゃないですか。文学で。
そうね。俺が俺早とちりすんだよ。
揚げ味を取るかのように。
すぐ取っちゃうからこれ。
はい。ぜひぜひお便り応募じゃないわ。投稿してください。
Okay, so hopefully we get into the anime information.
さあ続いてミニ
あ
の
no, this-
パ
there
ッ
you
ク
go.
開封チャレンジについてですが、こちらはゲストと一緒にその場で指定されたパックをワンパック開封するイベントとなっております。
はい
今回
Alright.
一緒に開封していただきたいパックは宿命決戦です。
お、
決算じゃないですよ。
決算じゃない。
Alright.
宿命決戦です。はい。
はい。
決戦。
パックは当日会場の物販などで事前購入よろしくお願いします。はい、そしてトークステージでお便りが採用された方とパック開封チャレンジでゲストの方が指定したカードがパックから出た方には熊本会場限定スリーブ5枚セットを景品として進呈いたします。ぜひ参加してゲットしてください。
Alright.
詳細は後日更新予定のホームページに記載いたしますのでそちらをご覧ください。
おい、そしてキャンペーンも開催されます。こちら。
ヴァンガード公式 X にて地方カップ熊本会場開催記念リポスト
Okay,
キャ
so
ンペー
the
ン開催です。
repost campaign for the Chiba Cup.
こちら
And yeah, you have a chance to be able to you have a chance also to be able to get yourself that promotional playmat also for the city with Yuna on it.
応募期間は8月10日土曜ちょうど熊本会場の
So
前
yeah,
日まで
I can see how like they've changed it to Vanguard follow X or follow because you know it's been a long time also since we last known it officially as Twitter.
そ
So
れで
yeah.
は続きまして今週末開催のイベントのお知らせです。まずはこちら。
Okay.
いよいよ今週末8月
So the lyrical cup, lyrics cup, happening. Yeah, so you'll be able to compete with a lyrical monastery deck. Best 8 will get yourself the Mikoto energy generator. Best 4 will get yourself the lyrical monastery version of Valno, and the winner will actually be able to compete in Championship Deluxe 2024. So I've talked about this before. I kind of wish that there was a nation, like they did Nation King, but allow you to be able to the winner will actually be able to compete in WGP Deluxe also, in the world finals also. So I would love to actually see that actually happen. Lyrical Monster getting some love is the first good step, but I would love to see evolve also that each nation gets one of their own. So there'll be like 6 teams or so, 6 teams or so that be able to qualify for WGP through a tournament like this.
2000円以上購入するとデラックス PR パック2024ワンパックゲットできますので、そちらもぜ
So
ひ飲んで
yeah,
おいてみてく
just
ださ
some
い。
of the I think these are the side event. Yeah, side events that you actually can go for there. You can get yourself. I think there's a bromide of Bikoto there. Plus all the other side events also that you can actually go for. So you just have some fun with Vanguard also in the event itself. Alright, so the Natsu Matsuri, where Vanguard actually will have a booth. I think it should be Tokyo if I'm not mistaken, so I can't recall. But yeah, you'll be able to actually purchase some Vanguard products from there, from sleeves to posters, deck boxes, PR packs that you can earn too as well, in the Kuji I believe. And then there's also the start decks that you can also purchase too as well, so yeah.
こちらもバンガードブースと一緒にお楽しみください。はい、ということで以上、大須夏祭りのお知らせでした。
はい、それでは最後にこちらのイベントのお知らせです。どうぞ。
So the last event information. So HMV Toreka Shop.
こちらは東京会場が9月7日土曜日に東京文具共和会館で、愛知県で行われる岡崎会場が9月16日月曜日祝日に
Okay, so in September they will have a HMV shop will actually have a collaboration with Vanguard. So Lyrical Monasterio event actually. So yeah, there's gonna be a mini event and there's also gonna be side events too as well. So alright.
メインイベントではリリーステファイトが行われます。こちらはリリーステ限定構築の個人戦スタンダードの大会となっております。
So regulation standard 4,000 yen to participate. And the rule is that you have to bring a nation fight. So so you have to bring the Lyrical Monasterio decks only. I am very distracted by the playmat because who the hell is that? Frozeria. Okay, you can sign up for the HMV Cup Lyris fight starting tomorrow on the Bushinebi. That's good art. That's a very good art piece. Like, I'm not looking at details. The first thing I see is her. I'm like, that's a great ambience. That's a great like sunset kind of thing. And her looking pensive, maybe a little sad, also at you, so it just captures you.
本日は森島さん来てくださっておりますので、最新4話を場面者と一緒に振り返っていきたいと思います。お願いします。じゃあまず場面者こちら。
Alright, so episode reviews. I talked a little bit about at the start of the stream, but yeah, the fact is so that we also got a little bit of insight as to Master Nori's actual wishes. So we competed in the Fatal Clash. We know him to be a shit stirrer for the most part, so but this reveal about him actually knowing Shingi before everybody else and like having a great time with Shingi, and Jinki actually pointing out also that resurrecting Shingi, right, isn't actually Jinki's wish, but it's actually Masanori's wish. So that really gives us a little bit of insight into Masanori, and kind of gives him a little humanity also, just a little bit of humanity also, which I actually like also, because it's kind of like I want to resurrect him also, so that you know, I can actually have a good time with Vanguard with him also, that I used to have before. And it also explains how easy it was also for him to actually be part of the Uniformers program. And whatnot, and just kind of leads him down the rabbit hole of being infiltrating to Daybreak, and then getting close with Toya to actually start burning down all the other groups like Blackout and everybody else too as well. So yeah, it's interesting to see a little bit of humanity from Masanori also. That much I can definitely say. But yeah, the biggest reveal is that Jinki is actually not mentally polluted because of the fact that Gi is actually able to swap consciousness with Jinki, and so during the mental pollution, so it doesn't affect AI. So Jinki actually made it scot-free, but he made use of the opportunity also to infiltrate Sibylt and the other distant ones also and see what the hell is going on also. then ends up delivering that information to Gabuelas through, I'm guessing through Masanori, who's able to set stuff like that up and really bring down the revelation also that the Fated Clash, right, is likely the Fated Clash also is the only place in which that Sibyl could actually have modified or usurped or stolen Gabuelas' plans to use the design force to summon his own body also, and Sibyl ended up using it to actually summon 6 destined ones also, and started giving out to everybody. So his theory that one of the fatal ones is actually holding Sibyl, is actually the host of Sibyl, actually makes the whole entire plot much more intriguing, because now I don't know. In my long tenured years as a storyteller, I've never actually seen, and I never expected Vanguard to actually be to actually take the route of this level of intrigue, because they've always revealed stuff earlier. It's like, oh, we kind of know going forward from there, we kind of know how things are going to turn out. So, but no, this season is no. They've really subverted my expectations of how the plot goes also. And now that it's a possibility that any one of the 12 of them could be harboring the host of it, kind of puts some things into perspective also, in terms of the story. And I like being in that position also, where now I don't have to think about one person, now I have to consider 2 or more. Because now, to me, I don't actually feel like I know what's going on anymore. And that puts me in a spot whereby I am intrigued by this episode. This episode was really impressive to me. Very, very impressive to me. So yeah, you can see by just these 2 here. Masari going to Jinky and asking him also, so you're not really mentally polluted, are you? And him just giving a smile, so it's like, yeah, I'm not mentally polluted, so I guess you figured it out. Set me up a meeting with Gabuelas or so, and there they are, so speaking about things and putting all the information together. And of course, it's always lovely to see. It's always a lovely sight. I never said this before, but I always enjoyed the sight of Masanori's alchemy magic. Just basically his arms burning into fire and Margot save from there. And the fact that if he uses different alchemy magic too as well, that fire actually changes. That fire actually changes also, which is actually a really good visual. Hugely good visual. Alright, so next episode we'll be seeing Mikoto versus Yuna.
Water in the fire, why? Water in the fire, why?
For a minute I thought that was happening there in the show. Yeah, there's water in the fire, why? Indeed. So yeah, it's Mikoto versus Yuna. We get to see the lyricals duke it out. I will most likely will see what lyrical World has in store next week or so on the Tuesday show. So yes. I don't know whether if I'm gonna get for the soundbite that's on YouTube for Water in the Fire. That would be funny.
何かしらないとだって宿命の相手にはならないもんね。ファンなら誰でもいいのかって話じゃないもんね。
強めのファンだったらそういうわけじゃないでしょ。
そういう話じゃないもんね。強烈に憧れる。お、言うな。ちょっとこう面白いことをコメントで言ってますね。なんだろうね。どんな願いでしょう。思考。まあみんなもちょっと想像してみる。
Alright.
ね。
So yeah, I've pretty much indulged all my thoughts on the episode. Now we should be good to go for the card information. So yeah, I have a really urgent need to use the bathroom, to use the toilet. I don't know if I have enough time. I will hold on.
こっちの方がおもろいかみたいなストーリーが作られてる。ぜひぜひ本編を見て楽しんでくださいよ。
Alright.
お願いします。
お願いします。
対戦でございます。ぜひご覧ください。それでは最後に放送情報です。
テレビアニメ「カードファイトバンガードディバインズシーズン2」はテレビ愛知テレ東系列600ネットにて毎週土曜朝8時から
I put up some new sound effects, so I found something I want to put up also.
から放送中です。 次週も
So yeah, I'll put us some new sound effects here, and so just something more to actually put in.
PS2 にてカードファイトバンガードディバインズが毎週月曜夜23時から再放送中です。さらにシーズン2も放送予定とのことです。こちらもぜひご覧ください。続いてこんなお知らせが届いております。こちら。なんとケリー先生書き下ろしのミニキャラクターにディバインズの恵みが登場です。
So the mini character, so she got our money in a shopkeeper outfit, so also having a cook million. I like how everybody else is there. It's like, yeah, this is good to see. So possible that we could see a new Magnolia boost suit.
出てくるかちょっと皆さんお楽しみにお待ちください。
めぐみちゃんがしびるとって
運命者を
ついにディバインスキルが使えるようになるのかな。
Oh.
発動っつって
だって
3時にする
なんで逆で
Could Magnolia have a divine skill?
ストイケ
ストイケアなんで
そんなダサくなかったよじゃあクオンは。
確かにそうだった。
はい、ぜひぜひ今後お楽しみにお待ちください。
はい、それじゃあ続いてクジラードのお知らせです。こちらクジラードクリエイティブの
Okay, so the Kuji Road marine style for collaboration happening. It's already well underway. Oh no, it will be underway soon in the first week of August. So next week.
ラインナップを改めて見ていきましょう。こちら
Next 2 weeks. Next Tuesday. So yeah. Next week. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So stuff that you can get for the Kuji, which includes the big towel. You can get yourself the cup. There they are. So here are all the items that you can see. Mikoto, Nao, Suo, and Akina. Those look like I thought they were like ceramic cups or so, but they're like glass cups, like almost like translucent cups or so. That's interesting. I thought they'd be like solid like coffee mugs and whatnot, so but no, they're not. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so you can get that as part of the Kuji. I think it's the B prize. C prizes is the card holders that you see there. There's also camp badges, and there's also the energy cards of the 4 characters in the marine style. That you can see there. Oh, future Ikari is also there too. So interesting. So yeah, it's all just basically their mini characters, the Code Million. Morishima is trying to stuff everything into one hand and failing miserably for it. But I love how we actually have Nao like just the most prominent there. So Nao in the sailor outfit. So yeah. And of course the acrylic stands, also part of the Kuji too as well. So really nice as well. Oh yeah, I just realized that Suo is actually like blowing bubbles. The girls are just being cute and welcoming, and Suo is just blowing bubbles. Oh yeah, and of course also the stand itself also has Cardfight Vanguard Divines and then the characters named there, Mikoto and Nao. And of course also Akina as well as Suo. Can the camera capture that? Yeah, he can. Along with Morishima. Oh man. The man knows how to entertain. And of course the big towel.
ビッグタオル。
わー、もうちょっと下げて大丈夫です。
Gotta put it down a little bit more so you can actually see them. Completely covers Morishima-san from head to table. It's a big towel. It's a really big towel. A price for that also. He can do a magic trick with that.
いやこれいいな、全部欲しいですね。はい。ぜひ皆さん購入してください。そして
Definitely perfect for the next beach day.
こちら。
こちら。Oh, my face. You gotta love the interns and their blunders also. It's just funny at times. Oh, sorry, it's not the energy cards. It's actually critical triggers as well of those characters.
皆さんぜひ手に入れてください。ね
So yeah, summer break.
これ毎回面白くて。
そうやっぱり少年すぎるって綺麗だ確かに
一番肌白いんじゃない
So yeah,
白い
本当だ。
外出てないんじゃない
so crit. Oh my god, yeah.
確かにね
So has a crit.
外出た
確かに
And he's just blowing bubbles.
屋上でご飯食べて
あ、確かに
日焼け止め教えてほしい。
もうね、あんなに焼けてないってすごいよでもみことちゃん可愛いな
可愛いよアイドルですから
いや、さすがアイドルだ
そうですいいね全部欲しいですね
はい。
はい、ということで、クジラード、ヴァンガード、ディバインズは8月6日までの販売となっております。お見逃しなく。
excuse me
以上、アニメ情報でした。
はいそれでは続いてどこ版のお知らせですこちら
Alright, so Dokovanio. We're actually getting Senka's Destiny 1. Imbarudio. Impaldio. Right, so we're getting 9 cards out of it, which includes the right line and all the support cards. It is getting close to crunch, so it's expected that they want to speed things up a bit. So putting the Destiny 1 onto the Thursday show, will not only bring eyes to the Thursday show, but also just see what is Senka actually going to be rocking. Because we probably will see like her fight with Nao like after everybody else also. More closer towards the release of set 2.
わさび入れるの好きです。
あ、いいねいい
わさび好
あ、いいね今やっちゃってるよ
そうや
So yes,
どこ版でやるぜひ
it'll be interesting. Yeah, this one will be interesting
それで
episode.
はここか
So
ら
yeah.
カード情報です。あ、森島さん、
はい
よかったらこのハッシュタグ終盤でカード情報始まったよってお知らせするのにどんなのツイートした方がいいですかね。
どんなのなんだろうカード情報いくよ
Card Joe.
じゃあハッシュタグ終盤でカード情報いくよ。
So that's the hashtag as
ま
well.
さのり
まさのりに教えてあげればいい
なるほど。じゃ
そしたらあいつ来るんじゃない
あ、おお、確かに。ついてきちゃった。
ついてきちゃったありがとう助け舟すごい助け舟ありがとう
ついてきちゃったってくるんで。
とっさのことで思いつかなかった
はい。ぜ
まさのりに教えてあげて
ひよろしくお願いします。
はい、じゃあ、
Alright.
まずは読み物サイト更新のお知らせです。こちら、ユニットストーリーの
So you need a story with Alden there.
宿命決戦編第4話、守護の宿命者オールデンです。あらすじをどうぞ。
皆さん、お勤めお疲れ様です。リグレインゴ副長ヘンドリーナであります。はあ？入港禁止？ちょっと、うちの船が怪物とゴースト山盛りだからダメ？船長の足がタコみたいだから逮捕ですか？責任者出てこい！
そうだ出てこいタコ足
本当よ。タコ足だから逮捕ってなんだよ。
よくわからない
かわいそすぎるって。
So yeah, Alden's army is
ゾルが出てくるときなんでいつもヘンドリーナ
is just marching forward. So
ヘンドリーナよく使うからね
船長が頼りにならない。
hopefully nothing major disconnected.
いやーどういういきさつなのかちょっと気になりますね。確かに。ぜひぜひ読んでください。読み物
Okay.
終盤終了に更新されますのでお楽しみに。はい、それではここから新カード情報です。本日はブースターパック宿命決戦からアニメにも登場した守護の宿命者オールデンの新たなライド。
Alright, so here we go. Here's the card information for Alden and Zorga. Let's see what we get. Hi, Zia.
もお届けしますので最後までお見逃しなく。で、早速紹介に行きたいんですけれども、本日宿命決戦のユニット PV が届いております。マジ。これはじゃあ振りを森島さんお願いいたします。
それでは宿命決戦ユニット PV どうぞ
Oh, you need PV. Okay.
ということで、
あ、かわいい
あら、じゃあ、ベイドウォーク。あら、これ俺だ。
あれね
ね、これ何？知らない子もちらっといますね。
決まってますよ
あ、
Oh, there's a last career card.
俺も
かわいい。
そうねあれオール
Borrow minus. The Destiny.
お
Okay, Eliquilia.
あらこれは
これ私一番右ですね。
ああなるほどね
I forgot what your name is. Haven't let your name. Impulsio.
これはインバルディオ
Alden. Levidras.
めちゃくちゃいいな
お、今のロゴ
Nice.
曲がった
I like the logo.
かっこいい
I like the logo transition. Logo transition looks really good as well.
ヒューガ大好きミュージックヒューガ大好き
Very nice.
ちょっとなかなか素敵ですね、でもまだ知らぬユニットたちも出てきてね、ワクワクですね。
うん
いやーいいな、早く紹介してほしいね。
早く見たいですね。
そうですね
はい。
はいということでこちらのユニット PV はこの後22時頃 YouTube ヴァンガードチャンネルにてアップロードされますので皆さん終盤後にチェックしてください。よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。それではここから新カード紹介です。まずはゾルガ関連のカードから紹介していきます。
待ってました
来たゾルガですよ。
ありがとうございます
嬉しいね。じゃあ早速1枚目見ていきます。こちら。はい、まずはこちら鈍色の灰。
Alright, so okay. So this is the Zonga support. So, continuous skill on the Regard Circle, Guardian Circle. If you have a Zorga Vanguard with a Divine Skill ability, this gets plus 5k power and plus 5k shield. Active during your opponent's turn as well. Unless they play the Grade 2 that blank taxes it all when you intercept. Or move it into the thing, so. But essentially, it's your 30k base attacker, plus also allows you to be able to give yourself a plus 10k shield. A convenient plus 10k shield whenever you need it. Same as what Rizal has, what Amorta has, and so on and so forth also.
いいですね。はい、こんな感じでございまして、続いてのカード見ていきたいと思います。こちら。はい、神明の海峡。
Okay. So this is what we saw in the episode, I believe so. Anyways, okay.
ユニット PV にも出てますね。
So, X skill, once per turn. If you have a grade 2 or higher Zorga, retire 2 of your rear guards. Then choose a normal order for your drop zone and add it to your hand. So this is the card that we see being called also, and retired both the Roaming Prison Dragons in order for you to be able to actually add the normal order into your hand, so you actually can do Alchemy Magic. So yeah. So yeah, double R card, very good double R card. Can see this also being put into all forms of Zorga, so because of how good it is. So yeah, how well it plays into the utility of what is needed for Zorga.
優秀ですね。
これ使ったら負けたんかい。
まあ、オーダー加えたとしてもね、負けるときは負けるから。いや、でも優秀ですね。ノーマルオーダー毎ターン回収できるのはなかなか偉いですね。はい。ヨルベとかでガンガン捨てたりするときにはより使いやすいんじゃない？だって4体対撃が難しいかもしれないけど。まあでも増やしたいからな。ね。本当にめちゃくちゃ優秀でございます。はい。そう、他のゾルガでも使えるんでね。他の運命者じゃないゾルガでも使えます。
Alright.
ほんまディバインスキル長い。
そう。そこの指定もないので。ね。ぜひぜひ。非常にいい。これめちゃくちゃ優秀。この使ってあげてください。お願いします。お願いします。
Alright.
That's
next. Okay, so all the cards coming up. So his new right line, so we'll see. He's got a new grade 0. So I wasn't sure whether if the first Vanguard that we saw in the episode was a new card. So but yeah, no, Alden actually getting a whole new right line.
ぜひぜひオーデンのデッキ組む際はファーストバンガードにしてあげてください。よろしくお願いします。お願いします。そして続いてのカードも見ていきましょう。こちら。はい。
Alright, so here's the grade 1. Alright, so when this unit is written by the grade 2, Sadios. I can read the name a lot more easier. So Sadios, when you say it's written upon by Sadios, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose a grade 1, choose one grade 2 and above card among them, reveal it, add it to your hand and shuffle your deck. If you did not reveal, energy charge 2. Okay. So you can also fetch out the order card too as well, is what they just said in there. If you did not reveal, then you get energy charge too. So gives you benefits of whether if you hit or you miss a grade 2 or possibly grade 3 in your hand, and which means that you could find your light least dragon, yeah, energy charge 2 if you miss. So a bit more energy to actually use up stuff as well.
まあその後のねカードでちょっとエネルギー使うカードがございますので、そこら辺と合わせてねこのエネルギーチャージもしっかりと生きてくるよという感じでございます。めちゃくちゃ嬉しいことしか書いてないですね。はい。
Good.
ございます。
So far?
で続いてのカードも見ていきましょう。こちら。
Alright, so this is the grade 2. So if you, when this card is written by an Alden grade 3 or higher, which means that this could also be used for the old Alden 2 as well. Soul Blast 1. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose a grade 3 or less card among them. Reveal it. No, call it the Vanguard Circle. Call it the Vanguard Circle and shuffle your deck. So this allows you to actually be able to straight away reinforce with 1 card. So you get a Soul Blast 1, then you plus 1 card to the field using the Rider's ability. Okay, puts Alden in a offensive situation. Very good.
いかがでしょうかでございます。まあ手札と相談してね、好きなユニットコールするのがいいんじゃないかな。これのこの子、いやでも本当そう手札の公開っていうのがなくなってるのがすごいありがたいですね。めちゃくちゃ使いやすい能力になっております。ぜひ使ってあげてください。そして新たなオールデンの紹介でございます。こちら。
So here's Alden's Destiny Water Protection Alden. Alright, so let's read up his skill. Continuous skill.
人気が使用しました。宿命者となったオールデンでございますが、じゃあ能力一つずつ見ていきますか。
はい。
When a unit has been called by this unit's ability, called the Vanguard Circle by this unit's ability,
そのリアガードサークルにいるユニットをドロップに置くか。
Okay. So the continuous skill is that from the episode that we saw, when a unit is placed onto a Vanguard Circle with a unit by this unit's ability, that Vanguard Circle's original unit can be placed if you want to be moved to the drop zone, it can actually be put into your hand instead. So that's where the whole like, oh, it comes back to my head instead of going to the drop zone. So it's through Alden's continuous ability. So that's great to know. Second skill. When this unit attacks, color plus 1, draw 1. Choose 1 card from your hand and call it to a Vanguard Circle. Then until the end of your opponent's end phase, that unit cannot be retired by your opponent's effects and plus 10k. So it gives somebody the Fossado effect. So yeah, the Fossado effect as well. Divine skill, X skill, Soul Blast 1. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose 2 cards among them. Call it the Vanguard Circle. Then until the end of your opponent's next turn, those cards cannot be retired by your opponent's effects. Shuffle your deck. So that's Alden's protection ability, which allows you to actually be able to call 2 cards and actually just basically have them not be able to be retired whatsoever. So nothing can actually affect them at all. Yeah, very defensive capabilities. So it just makes sure that you always have that board presence with Alden. So very good. Very good.
手札を減らさずに一回アタックを増やしつつ、しかもそのレストしてるユニットの上にね出したら、まあその子が手札に戻ってくるので。
So Soul Blast 1 for the divine skill, which is great. Color Blast 1 in order to use the ability, and I think there's plenty of Color Blast to be used. Soul Blast, there's not a lot of soul, and there's 1 or 2 things that actually makes use of your Soul Blast. Even though this is the divine skill that actually makes use of Soul Blast for the most part, I guess it rounds out, so I think that's okay. I think that's okay for the most part.
しっかりねタップ
Divine skill also will really ensure so that their board presence stays there for one reason or another.
コールしてあげて手札に戻してみたいな感じができると強いのかなという感じ
Interesting.
でございます。
Doesn't give me as much hype as Alicribia did, but Alden is definitely a deck that I definitely want to feel like I need to keep aware of. So especially the whole caught by ability, right? When it's caught by this unit's ability, then the original unit actually comes back to your hand. So they actually can just kind of like go in a cycle, so to speak.
ございますので
They actually can go to cycles, so your opponent can only run down the hands, so if you hit him very, very
ディ
hard.
バインスキルこちらも教えてください。
はい、ディバインスキル起動ヴァンガードサークルコストソウルブラスト1す
So
ることで
very nice.
あなたの山札を上から7枚見て2枚まで選びリアガードサークルにコールし次の相手のターン終了時まで相手のカードの効果で退却しない山札をシャッフルする
ということでめちゃくちゃシンプルで強い。
Yeah, very simple divine skills.
だけで7枚見て2枚出せる。これ強くない？
強い。
手札減らさずに2枚出すんだよ。これめちゃくちゃ優秀ですし、まあそれもまた対局しないし、まあ手札に回収したいなこのカード絶対みたいなユニットがいたら、もうその子出してあげて、上のアタック時の効果で回収したりとかもできる。そう先行3ターン目でこれがしっかり使えるっていうのがめちゃくちゃ優秀です。先行3ターン
Very good.
少ない状態でもしっかりユニットを展開していく。
We're just waiting for his support cards right now, so we'll see what else that he has also.
強いね。これ
いきなり相手手札尽きるかも。
そうなのよね。これなかなか優秀ですね。まあもうだからあとあれですね。
So this Alden surprisingly right removes the whole the grade 3, grade 2, grade 1 thing also. It was a little clunky from Alden's side, but I never found that to be cumbersome. So in fact, it's really what helps it separate Alden from Bastion, considering that Alden used to be the triple R, the copy of triple R for Bastion also when it first came out. Now him being his own deck himself also, having his capabilities, yeah, so this actually moves away from the whole grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 thing. His right deck is this right deck is actually a little bit more better than previous Alden's one. I think it's my keyboard that goes out.
で続いては宿命書となったオールデンサポートしてくれるカードを見ていきましょう。こちらです。
Yeah, it's my keyboard that goes out, so
は
I
い
need to check my
ワッ
keyboard.
ティングオールデン
But yeah, I mean,
いきましょう。
that's just what I'm pointing out from there. So
連続リアガード
one thing I will also, if you have an older Vanguard with a divine skill, this unit gets plus 5k power plus 5k shield. This is becoming standard, a common standard card, that all the divine skills units has. So you know, who has it? As I mentioned, Rizal had it. Zorga just had it, as you saw. Amorta does have it too as well. I think all the other divine ones also having a similar skill too as well. It just allows you to actually to be able to have a 15k, a 30k unit in the back row. To support your 10Ks on the rear guard sides, and with that one unit, so that's actually if your Vanguard is if this unit boosts, if your Vanguard is this unit, then it gets plus 5k, and can get additional another 5k through a second skill, also, you know, to have shenanigans happen.
こちら
So yeah, we'll see whether Alden's getting something like that.
ジェルメントでございます。
So Jeremy,
教えてください。
so when this unit intercepts, if you have an Alden grade 3 or higher Vanguard, for the battle this unit gets plus 20k shield. So we can also use this for the old Alden 2 as well. So that's actually a powerful. There's a lot of shields going out. So that does I've noticed it before, but it's never really hit hard now, and it only hit hard. So once we start to see that the what you call it, what's his name, that the generic cards have also. Like I noticed that this 30Ks are so starting to become more and more prominent also, but now it's really hit home also, knowing what the generic cards actually does. So yeah, 25k should intercept also, but it's only on intercept, so you actually have to call it down and then have to use it as an intercept also. And probably the target card that you will want to have, also when you're looking at top 5, top 7, top 5 and calling it down also. Okay, so this is the order card. Oh wow, an order card. Holy shit. So you can play this card if you have an older Vanguard with a divine skill. Choose one of your Vanguards and it gets the skill. When this unit attacks, color plus 1. Choose one card from your hand according to the regard circle.
ディバインスキルを持つならプレイできる。
Definitely another way to bounce, so you actually can get 5 attacks with Alden or so. 1, 2, 3, then it calls down 1 from its skill, then another counterblast calls another 1 or so. I wouldn't play too many of these, although because the counterblast is actually pretty heavy in there, so 2 counterblasts just to be able to actually call 2 cards out, so it's actually pretty baller, very strong. The other one will not have the protection, of course, and the plus 10k, but otherwise so that's another attack that you can call out before even the trigger check happens. So this in play, so then your opponent knows, so I'm expecting 5 attacks. Good order actually, but whether if you use a lot, don't know yet. So
そうなんですよ。全然手札変ないじゃんみたいなアタック回数増やしてるのに。はい。これね、なかなか圧力高いですね。先行3ターン目からこれができちゃうのは。でまあもちろんオーダーが自然に使えるテクニック
So yeah,
になって
I wonder how this I wonder how Divine Skill Alden will actually be built up now also with the previous Alden cards.
感じでございます。
I'm not sure whether if Light Leads is still a good card to actually put into the deck.
はいで、まあこれ
We saw in the episode, but
できるよっていう感じになったんですけども
is it still good to actually put in the current deck?
見ていきたいと思い
In
ます
this new deck?
まずこちら天英竜ウェッジエフルエンスドラ
Ah, there we go. That's the equivalent there. So alright. So when this unit boosts, if you have an Alden creature a higher Vanguard, this unit gets plus 5k. That's a continuous skill. When this unit boosts, a creature a higher Alden Vanguard, Soul Charge 1. So that's also Soul Charge problems. And then for the battle, this unit gets plus 2k. So it becomes a 50k boost in total.
はいということでまあこれ運命者とか宿命者のヴァンガードの後ろに
So yeah, your Aerial
置いて
Sage
ある
equivalent.
あれでございますけれどもまあオールデンをブーストしたときに1万5000ブースターになりつつソウルチャージがこの子はできるんですけどまあソウルディバインスキルでも使ってましたし他のところでもねちょっと使うところがございますのでまあその子のコストをしっかり確保してくれるっていうめちゃくちゃ優秀でございます。それこそテイスパルトでもねソウル使ったりすると思いますので、この子も優秀でございます。ぜひぜひ一緒に使ってあげてください。そして、続いてのカード見ていきましょう。こちらはい、連携の天神
Oh,
メールでございます。
okay. That's actually for Alden as well. I thought it looked like a last career card as well. Anyways, when this unit is called the Vanguard Circle, Energy Blast 4, draw 1. Can be easily done. Second skill, when your other unit
エネルギーブラス
is
ト4で1枚引くシンプルに強い。それこそ最初にトランキリアで公開できなかった場合エネルギーチャージで
that's a confusing line as well.
けどそのエネルギーチャージもこのラシオネールに生かすことができてしまうし登場時ユニット登場時効果のユニットってオールデンだったら
Okay, so anyways, when your other unit is placed onto, I believe it's this unit's circle by your Great Shield or higher Alden Vanguard's ability, then for the turn, that unit that was placed gets plus 10k, and if your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or higher, so plus 1, choose one of your Vanguards and stand it. So this card is the one that will allow you to actually have the Grade 2 come into play with plus 10k, and then maybe Alden's plus 10k, and then you can use the ability to so plus 1 and actually can stand the booster, so you can actually have the full boost attack. So I believe that should be the combo also, and that should be how it works. So yeah, this took a while to translate also, but I do like the art of this also. I do like the sword design too as well. Good dueling sword, good dueling swords also. Yeah.
オールデンの効果で出したらそもそもさらに1万されてるしで相手のヴァンガードがグレード3以上だとなぜかソウルブラスト1することでリアガード1枚をスタンドさせることができますので高校3ターン目以降であればオーダーがなくても5回アタックができるようになりますよと。あらまこれめちゃくちゃ強いですね。これ6回アタックすることはできないかな。そうこの子の上にオールデンがアタックした時に出してあげるっていうのが基本的な動きになってるので、5回アタックがもうでも5回アタックですね。しかも上に出した子なぜか1万上がってるのでめちゃくちゃこの子優秀ですね。はい。しかも
Sorry, yeah, I need to
でまあし かもこの子
To take a look at what's going on.
オールデンの効果で出します。この子手札に戻ってきます。
もう一回や。
そうまた次のターンこの子出して、まあエネルギー余ってたらワンドローして、またじゃあその子の上に置いてパワープラスしながら
Okay.
横スタンドさせてっていうのを毎ターンし続けることができるという。これ強力すぎる。
いいね。
そうなんですよ。めちゃくちゃ強いデッキでございますね。はい、ということで、まあ、安定して5回アタックを毎ターン押し付けることができるデッキになっておりますので、
Okay, alright.
ぜひぜひ皆さんちょっと守護の宿
Wow, even old Alden can use that triple R, so yeah, he can.
攻めだよね。
Yeah, he can also. Old Alden can actually use this also.
そうなんですよ。はい、という感じで。
Which is nice also, because that gives people that actually has the previous Alden something to look forward to in this
使
box.
ってる時はブースターも起こせるよって感じかな。はい。いやでもめちゃくちゃ強いですね。ぜひ一緒に使ってあげてください。
はい、
お願いします。
お願いします。はい、それでは最後にパラレルカード情報です。先週に引き続きこのレアリティのカードを紹介したいと思います。こちら。なんと、
So that's the SEC as expected. So nothing really surprising to see here. So
白はケテルサンクチュアリなので、金箔になって
So
おり
yeah.
ます。
めちゃくちゃいい。
they also listed down there at the bottom also that all the 5 Destiny ones also all getting SEC in them. So
使いたいな。
使いたいよ。めっちゃオールデンいいな。良いですね。ぜひぜひ皆さん組んであげてください。
はい。
そして本日これだけじゃございません。さらにパラレルカードの情報がございます。それでは見ていきましょう。こちら。宿命決戦にスペシャルエネルギーレア収録
so special energy rares available as well for the Destiny ones all there. All 6 of them will be available in this box set.
5月に発売しましたスペシャルシリーズフェスティバルブースター2024には運命者のスペシャルエネルギーレアが収録されておりましたが、宿命決戦には宿命者のスペシャルエネルギーレアが収録されます。これは欲しい。
So yeah.
今回、セリフはライド工場にみんななってるかな。はい、これめちゃくちゃ欲しいですね。集めたいな。いいな。これは
今日も欲しいでしょ。
欲しい。
これ欲しいな。
絶対欲しい。あ、ダメです。
なんで？
私が
Somehow they actually make Kyoma's one actually really attractive.
あ、ダメです。
そうよ。次の開封のタイミングで僕が。
俺人気？
私が出します。
これめちゃくちゃ欲しいな。はい。
も
中さん大歓喜。
うね、たくさん当てれるといいね。
ね。
欲しいですね。ぜひぜひ当たった際にはみんなエネルギーカード使ってください。お願いします。はい、ということで以上パラレルカード情報でした。それでは商品情報を見ていきましょう。こちら。
ブースターパック宿命決戦は8月9日発売です。アニメにも登場するカードがたくさん収録されますので、皆さんぜひアニメもチェックしてくださいね。
はい、最後に対戦動画のお知らせです。こちら。バンガードチャンネルからの、対戦動画公開な。
So yeah, so tomorrow they're actually going to be showing off Aquilibria and also the new form of Barrow Magnus as well. So if you guys want to check out and see what the two does, especially Barrow Magnus, because I think we haven't seen Barrow Magnus in action, so you can tune in to tomorrow here on the YouTube channel to see it. So
ついに来た。
アルグリーブラが初めてのデバインスキルでした。
なるほどね。
パワー高すぎた。
高い。なんか
初めて男児のユニットブルースを見た時と同じ感覚になりました。なんだこれーって。もうフル稼働って感じだったね。
Kamen Rider versus Dragon of Destiny. Looks less Kamen Rider now these days, I see.
新しいライドラインというかね、グレードさんが出てるからね。
はい。
対戦になってるとぜひぜひください。
よろしくお願いします。
はい。
こちらの対戦動画プレミア公開されますので、みんなでコメントしながらお楽しみください。公開をお楽しみに。以上新カード情報でした。
はい。ということで本日の終盤ここまででございます。それでは次回を
I know, but still, yeah.
こちら。
Alright, so next week's episode we'll be seeing Ricia Ferro and also Chris Rain also getting some new card boosts also to be expected. And yeah, that'll be next week's show. they're also going to be doing a pack opening also because that's actually the week of release too as well. So we're getting Senka's one on Thursday, and then next week is actually the pack reveal also. So all the cards should be out by then. So yeah, next week is the box already. Holy shit, time does fly.
はい
Okay.
終盤は森島さんにお越しいただき、お受けいたしま
Yes,
したが、
good to have Moshimi Shuta make a guest appearance today.
およかったよかったです楽しかった
いやでもこれからのね、ディバインズはどうなっていくんだ。
いやちょっと俺もねわからないのよ。
ね。
収録をね、ちょっと先までは収録してますけど、
I think they're definitely talking about
全然わかんない展開になって。
they're definitely talking about the review from this episode also, which is also just as surprising to them that originally like it's one of the Destiny one that actually has Sibyl also, but with Jinky pointing out also it could be one of the fatal ones that actually has him also. So yeah.
アニメを最後までもうなんかねいろんなところに伏線があるみたいなんで、ちょっと見逃さないで、嬉しいなと思っております。
再放送もあるから見返したりもね。
そうです。
あそうだ
当日サイトもございますし、ぜひよろしくお願いいたします。
お願いします
はい。じゃあ最後にいつもの挨拶に行きたいと思います。じゃあ最後の挨拶、森島さんお願いします。
わかりました。僕が合言葉はと言ったら皆さんライド・ザ・ヴァンガードと書き込んでくださいね。
はい。
いいですか？ね。次バーって書いてくださいね。はい。来週のネタバレやめろ。
どっちもリリステなんですよね。
そうだね。だからまあ確かに
どっちがやろうな。確定や。見るからもなステリオが勝ちますね。そっか。あれ初めてか実は同じ国家同士。
そうですね。
多分
そうですよね。ダークステージそうですよね。初めてだ。ほら。どっちが勝つんでしょうね。
楽しみ
まあね、知ってるけどね。
リリーステが勝つ。
そうそうじゃあもう書き込んだかな。はいということでね、じゃあそれではいきますよ皆さん。合言葉は
ライザ
ライドザ・ヴァンガード。ありがとうございます。Alright, so that's the end of the stream. I need to actually do a bit of investigative work. I usually like to stay and just talk a bit about the cards, but I do need a bit of investigation work because I noticed something is going on. So I'll have to end the stream right here. Thank you very much so much for joining me for the Vanguard Newsday Tuesday. I'll be back next week for that. I also got to use the toilet too as well, so I apologize for being super fast about that. Hey, if you want to find me off stream, you can find me on Discord. And you can also find me on our socials as well, mainly our Twitter, so you can just follow us over there and just check up on us as well and see what we're doing over there. So we post all things Vanguard that we do on there. Other than that, also I'm actually going to be other than that, you can find me the rest of the week too as well. I might be streaming some gaming stuff along the way. So all things considered, I will be headed off. So I hope to see you guys next Tuesday. Do catch me out later of the week here on the Twitch channel. For those of you on YouTube, do be sure to subscribe to us here as well, and also do tweet to us every Tuesday as well. So I hope that we'll continue to see you guys every Tuesday or so for the Vanguard Newsday Tuesday. I'll be here to stream here both on YouTube and on Twitch for as long as I can also. And I will still be looking into how I'm going to merge both the chats in so that I actually can get Isaiah your stuff going in so that you can be seen on stream too as well. Alright, so with all that said, thank you guys again for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.